Nobody can tell me that God is not patient. 'Cause girl, with you, he took his time. They cannot convince me he's not omnipresent. 'Cause through your face I see his light. And I would do anything to be the one you are.
Hey guys, my name is Morgan if you're new here, and if you're not new here, hey girl, how are you doing? I pray that you are blessed, your week has been blessed, and that you're just doing amazing. Thank you all so much for clicking on this video, because I know that it's something new and I'm very excited for it. I'm very nervous actually, but it's something that I prayed about before I started, so I guess I'll explain it first and then we'll just jump right in. So this is the first video on a new series on my channel called Random Moments of Transparency, and these videos will be a way for me to be transparent and authentic with my audience while still expressing that creative side of me, you know, because I want this channel to be a beam of joy, a beam of light, a beam of hope. I don't want this channel to just be something that you watch. I want this channel to be something that brings people joy. I want this channel to be a community of people that are just happy, and well, not even that are just happy, but leave from this channel happy, or are able to grow and just be joyful and spread joy, and just, I don't know. My goals for this channel directly come from God, and I know that only he is the one that can do the things that I want this channel to do. So I just give this channel to God, and I just want to allow him to work in the ways that he works. So yeah, these videos will be spontaneous. The topics will vary. They won't all be about God. Some of them will be about, I don't know, whatever is on my mind that week, because a lot of topics and a lot of things just usually run through my mind, and I want this to be a way for me to express them in a way that can help other people. Because one thing that I will say, these videos will always be positive, and they will always be aimed to help others, if that makes sense. So yeah, oh my gosh, y'all, I'm sweating. This is my third time recording this video, because each time that I'm done with it, I just hear God saying again, do it again, do it over. So I'm doing it over. I just want this video to be about how Jesus has brought me a sense of joy and a sense of peace that I can never get anywhere else, that I would have never gotten anywhere else. So yeah, I started my journey with Christ about 3 years ago now, a little bit over 3 years ago, on March 1st, 2020. That's when I fully decided to go all in with this relationship, really see what it's about. And I feel like if you knew me from before I started this journey till now, you will be able to see like a steady upward, I was gonna say incline, but I can just say steady incline of how just joyous I am, of how at peace I am, of how I exude happiness now, how I'm so much better. I'm so much more carefree. I'm just better. Like, I literally cannot explain how much I have changed because of this one decision that I decided to make. And yes, it's not necessarily just one decision. I made one decision to further my relationship with Christ, but in that one decision, there comes so many more decisions that you have to continuously make to walk down this path. So yeah, I want to start it with a verse, verses. So it's going to be Philippians 4, and we're going to read from verse 4 to verse 7. And it says, always be happy because you belong to the Lord. I will say that again, be happy. Be kind and patient in a way that everyone can see. Remember that the Lord is near. Do not worry about anything. Instead, pray to God about everything. Ask Him to help you with the things that you need and thank Him for His help. If you do that, God will give you peace in your mind. That peace is so great that nobody can completely understand it. You will not worry or be afraid because you belong to Christ Jesus. And y'all, like, the truthfulness in that verse is so crazy. Because before this walk with Christ, I used to be so filled with anxiety and fear and just worry about the future. And now I still have those anxieties, but they're so much smaller. And now I have the peace of mind to cast all of those things onto the only one who can bear all of them, because we are not meant to bear those burdens. Those burdens are meant to be cast upon Christ. And so once I finally understood that, and I finally started letting things go and giving them to God, y'all, I tell you, that brought me to a whole nother place. Like, I wake up in the morning filled with joy. I walk around each day filled with joy. And it's just such an amazing feeling to know that I'm not in control of any of this. There is someone so much bigger than me that has my best interests at heart at all times, and there's nothing I can do in this world to separate me from that kind of love. Like, there is nothing I can do to make God want to hurt me, want to harm me, not love me. And I feel like those traits are things that we look for in people, of course. We want to be loved, right? And when we start filling the places that God should be with other people, that's when we that's when we get those voids, right? And those voids are only things that should be filled with God, if that makes sense. And those voids can be with people, they can be filled with money, they can be filled with, I don't know, alcohol, a whole bunch of different things. But the only one that can truly love you and hold you up in the way that you need to be held up in specific areas of your life is God. And I feel like once you acknowledge that, once you come to terms with that, once you fully accept that, not just acknowledge, but accept that, you will be filled with a joy and a peace that you have never felt before, y'all. Like, it's such an amazing feeling to know that. I pray that you guys are understanding this the way that I'm saying this. I pray that the people that need it are hearing it the way that it needs to be heard. Joy is just, it's so fulfilling. And I do want to say that there is a difference between joy and happiness, because happiness is dependent on circumstance. So I'm trying to think of a scenario. Like, if I was gifted with, I don't know, a new car or something, that would bring me happiness. That would not bring me joy. Joy, I don't really know how to explain joy. Joy is a feeling that you have at all times. Joy is a feeling that I feel as though nothing can separate you from, because yes, I can be sad in a moment, but I can still be joyous. Those two things can go together. Just like I can be happy and I can still be joyous. So I do want to make that note. What else do I want to say? For something that has been on my mind for so long, it seems as though the words are just escaping me right now. I want to say that joy is not reserved for any specific person or group of people. Joy that is brought on by God can be felt by everyone. It does not matter if you gave your life to Christ 2 days ago. It does not matter if you gave your life to Christ 20 years ago. when you give your life to Christ, and when you fully accept Jesus as your Lord and Savior, and you fully cast all of these things onto him that you know that you are no longer in control of, and when you give him your life, he will give you a sense of joy that you have never felt before. So I do want to say that, because I feel as though a lot of people are scared to start their journey, because they feel like, I feel as though a lot of people don't want to do it because they feel as though they will never reach this way of living that most Christians put on display. There we go. And I just want to say that that's not true. Everybody's walk is different, but the one God that we serve is the same. Okay? He still loves you. He knows that you made mistakes. He knows that all of the things that you have done. He knows the wants and needs of your heart, and he also knows the things that you're struggling with, and he loves you the same. He loves all of us the same. He does not love this Christian better because they've been living this way for 25 plus years and you just decided yesterday that you're going to do this. He loves all of us the same. And I just want to say that even non-believers, he loves them the same too. So I just want to say that it's never too late to start your journey. It's never too late to start over. Even if you were on a walk with God before and you fell off the path and now you want to come back, it's not too late. It is not too late. Because I promise you guys, it's such an amazing feeling to wake up and know that you are loved, you are cared for, God provides for you, he has a plan for you. He knows exactly who you are. He knows all of the wants and the needs of your heart. All you have to do is say yes. All you have to do is say yes and truly believe it with all of your heart, and it will be done. Like, it's so amazing. Now, these are the thoughts that I've been having for the past week or so. I've just been really sitting here reminiscing on how much happier I have been lately, and a lot of people have just been telling me, like, you look different. I can see it on you. The way that you walk is different. The way that you talk is different. The way that your energy radiates is different. And I feel like that is the biggest compliment that I can ever get, because I know that it's nothing that I can ever do, but it's all that he has done for me. It's all that he has shown me to be. Sorry. So, yeah. I pray that I was able to communicate that effectively. And yeah, I feel like that's all that I really have to say, because I don't want to overtalk. You know, I have a tendency to overtalk. I made some notes of some things that I really wanted to point out before I get off of here. I did say that all of these videos would look different. I hope I said that. But this video I chose to do as just a sit down video because it is my first one and it is the topic of God, and I just didn't want to have the message overshadowed by the expression of it, if that makes sense. Does that make sense? Yeah, that makes sense. In my mind, that makes sense. So yeah, these videos, like I said, they will be spontaneous. I don't really have a time frame of when they will be posted. So you know how I try to post vlogs like every Monday, but I don't know how often these videos will be put out. I don't know when the next one is coming. I just feel like they'll be about whatever is on my mind in that moment, you know, because I get very passionate about certain things and I just feel the need that I need to talk about it. And this will be my way of talking about it. So yeah, I'm very excited for this new series. I feel like it will be so amazing. It will be a new way of me expressing myself. It will be a new way of me really putting myself out there, y'all. This is me putting myself out there, if you didn't know. yeah, if you made it to this point in the video, thank you so much for watching. I love you all so much. In the comments, if you have something to say about this topic. My computer keeps turning dark. Sorry if I keep like if I keep putting my hand up here, because I have to like wiggle the mouse. But what was I saying? I'll just start over. Thank you all so much if you got to this point in the video. Comment something in the comments. Comment if you felt this. Comment if this resonated with you, if it didn't resonate with you. If you are a believer, if you're not a believer, if you're kind of in between but you don't really know. Feel free to DM me if you do want to talk about anything that I spoke about in this video. If you want any specific advice or anything, my Instagram should be in the description box. And yeah, comment some more. I really want to get to know you guys, so tell me a little something about yourself in the comments and I'll definitely reply. I want to get to know you guys. I want to love on you guys. I want to build a community on this channel, because it's not my channel, it's your channel as well. So yeah, I pray that you learned something from a 20-year-old who's figuring out life today. Yeah, if you like this video, like it, subscribe, become a part of the community, all of those good things. And yeah, thank you, I love you, and I'll see you all in my next one. Bye.
Nobody can tell me that God is not patient, 'cause God with you, he took his time.